So guys, I have been playing Roblox for about 3-4 years now, and I just want to look and just talk about what I was doing on my other accounts, because some of these accounts are so old that they were made before some games that I like came out. And yeah, so the other one has some other stuff that I'm not going to be really talking about in it, so I'm not going to do that one. But yeah, you will have to know my real name or even know anything about that account anyway. And the only people who do is the Guarantee Girl, the Certain Someone, the new version, and that other Certain Someone that just hasn't been on for a long time. Yeah. So if you search up Alf Abet Law Head 2016, right? We got this account in the thing. Yeah. So I am actually friends with my uncle on this account, and this account was actually made after I knew about what alphabet law was, but the thing is, if you go down here, this was literally made at the start of 2023. That other account was actually made, I think it was before I knew. No, I think I knew about alphabet law when I even started making accounts, because I started playing about 2021, 2022 time, and this was my second ever account that I made. I have got 3 accounts on Roblox. Wait. I did make an account in 2021, but that tablet that I was using it on broke. I just can't use it anymore, so yeah. I don't know what that account is because I forgot the name. I forgot everything about it of that account, but I think it was made in early 2021 or something. Yeah. So you see, I've got the veteran badge for playing for over a year. I've got the friendship badge for 20 friends, and that is all I have. And yeah, I'm farting. Alright, so can I not? Alright, so if you go to this game ... by Lucky Man Epic, you can see it's unavailable right now, right? The game has been set to private since it got cancelled, and look, this is the worst game generation ever. Whatever. And I made a video about this game on my Russian Alphabet Law account, which I think I might be able to get that account back, which is what that other account that I was talking about was on. Not the broken one, but the one about the other account that has some stuff I don't want to talk about on it. Well, I might be able to get that back because it just wouldn't charge, right? It only happened with the charger that I had in 2022. I've got a new one now. So I'm going to try and get a new charger that actually fits that if the one for the device I'm recording this video on doesn't fit. I might be able to get the Russian Alphabet Law official account back, but I don't know. Yeah, so if you go down to the date on this game as I was talking, you can see it was created 3 days after my birthday in 2023. Guess what happened after that? 6 days after this game came out, not even a week after this game was released, I made a showcase video about this. I was the second ever visitor of this game. Look at the visits, bro. It's got 124,000 visits. This game had 2 visits when I made the video. Also, if you would have wanted to check it out, I had a very high voice back then. Since, it was 3 years ago, I think. No. It was 2 years ago when that video came out. I had a high-pitched voice not that long ago, since I was younger than I am now, of course. But yeah, I made a showcase about this when it was in its first version. Be talking about that. Yeah. So I did like this game as it was called Rushing Alphabet. It was the Rushing Alphabet Law roleplay game that had literally what was I saying again? I mean, it was the Rushing Alphabet Law game that had 3 S's in the Russian. You have definitely heard about that from me before. I made a video about this game 2.5 years ago, nearly. Yeah, it's 2 years and a month ago, actually. And I made a video about this. Time goes very fast since I remember making that video yesterday. Literally, I miss that era of my videos, back then. That was probably my favourite video I'd ever made. Dude, I'm just going to show you what this game actually looks like back then. So, here is the game by him for the oldest version. I literally made a video about this version of the game. Not this game exactly, but the actual other one, that the ... one was in this stage. This was made a very long time ago, actually. I thought it was made in December of last year, October of last year. Definitely not on February of last year. This is what the game looks like when I made the showcase video. We don't even want to talk about how old this is. Well, this game is not that old yet. But the other game, the ... game, is turning old now. I feel old off that video and everything. So we got the morphs. I'm not going to go through another one of these again. But yeah. There's an almost invisible bridge to the admin morphs in this era, but now it's gone. And I actually have the reason why he added this. It's because he wanted the feel of getting to the admin morphs as non-admin. And I'm kind of like that as well. I actually used to be obsessed with admin morphs. I kind of am as well, still. But the other thing is you can also jump here, which I remember when I made that showcase, and Lucky kept on saying that it was being able to jump to the admin morphs. But when I remember, the invisible bridge was here, where the admin morphs are, and then you had to do a kind of a late jump onto it, and then the admin morphs were I'm just gonna move it So I'm going to get my B tools out since I am head admin in this game. So look, I'm going to remake this and just show how this game actually looked. Like literally the exact touch. I sort of actually made an update to this game since it used to look like almost nothing like the version from before. So Lucky actually updated this game for me, and now it is the real oldest version. So just move these morphs over. This is going to take a while. Alright, so this is what the game used to look like when I made the showcase. Yeah, here. So as you see, you had to do a very late jump onto there, and I accidentally made it too far, but yeah. This is pretty much the showcase video from behind the scenes, not gonna lie. Not like while the video was being made, but like just a behind the scenes of the map, if you know what I mean. Like, here's the default morphs. I actually did not even know the creator of this game, and I was friends with him when his name was still his username, before he even became a Saudi. Be talking about that. That is when I met him. That was about 2 years ago, by the way. And yeah, I knew nothing about Roblox pretty much. I was just like, oh look, there's a run button. Oh yeah, here's the cave. Blah, blah, blah. I remember this. It literally feels like this game was made 8 years ago. It just feels nostalgic, not gonna lie. Yep, and this game ended like a year ago when the Lucky left the community. It was in some of its final versions, even though it was in its final version before it even got cancelled. But yeah. And then we got Lucky. I think this might have actually been one of his first ever. I think this might have been one of his first ever games with her. Yeah, I think this was like, I don't know. I have a feeling that I think it might be his 5th ever game. But I don't know. I don't see it. I think it got deleted off the servers, like thingy. And the last ever showcase video, which was part 4, was in EVER, the main game, when it had Mackey's Nook is the latest character in the game. When the lobby had pink walls, by the way, if you don't know what I mean. It was before the locators, cases, before air, before you, before yard, everything. And part two was this. This game was actually the game. This game was actually the game that I played before I started telling them about old versions, that I like them, and then he eventually made the others. This was when the barrier to the admin morphs was added, by the way. Oh, I remember that. And yeah, part 3, it was basically just RP with Miyaki's Nook as the latest character, but like the dot 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 game, which was Russian alphabet or roleplay with the three S's. If you did not know that still,